Welcome to Entertainment Showcase, featuring today Kendrake the Magician.
Well, thank you, Pam. Thank you. I'm looking forward to demonstrating a little bit of sleight of hand here. Sometimes my coins get away from me, my fingers, but you will notice my fingers never leave my hands. This is Tony, Kendrake. Nice meeting you. Have you been interested in magic?
Oh, I've been interested in magic for quite a long time.
You like money tricks?
Absolutely.
Money tricks are my favorite, but sometimes things are not all they seem. For example, a simple little $1 bill is not always a $1 bill. Sometimes it's just, I seem to have money to burn. I am not good with money, but actually coin tricks I can do. Would you take this $50? Just squeeze it. Go ahead, throw it at me. It doesn't. I should not have opened my mouth. That's okay. I have a trick stomach. I can pull it out at any time. Feels good. Feels good when I swallow it. I should switch to dimes, but I won't repeat that too much. There it is. Comes right out. Feels good when it comes out, so that's the best part. But that's all sleight of hand. The coin goes into the hand, vanishes, snap my fingers, comes right back out. Sometimes it just seems to melt in the air, but I always keep a spare wherever I need it. I can give it to Tony. He can throw it over at Pam, and Pam catches it, and you missed. You got her in her hair. You missed. You got the hair caught it. But that's sleight of hand magic. But I want to demonstrate illusion. All right, illusion magic. Can I borrow a $10 bill?
10?
10. Well, you know, this is where I change a $10 bill into 100.
How about a 1?
A 1?
All right.
Wait, I thought I had my own, but all right, let me use yours. Let me use a $10 bill.
Okay.
All right. Now, the ultimate magic, changing a $10 bill into a real $100 bill. You notice the right hand is empty, the left hand is empty, the head is, no, that's not part of it, I'm sorry. The $10 bills fold in half, fold in quarters, folded in eighths, squeeze, twist, turn, crease, very small. Instantly it transforms into a real 100. Uh-oh. Was this like a favorite 10 or anything? It didn't seem to work.
Do I get to keep it if it works?
It seems to change into a 5.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. 2 $5 bills. Now that's not a big deal. You go to the 7-Eleven with a $10 bill, they can do the same trick, okay? But actually, this is an illusion. Tony, would you grab this? Just grab. You can't. See, it's an illusion. It's just not there. It looks like it's there, but it's not. It looks like 2 bills, but it's just an illusion. It's when I fold it back, fold it very small, squeeze it, crease it, twist it, turn it, crease it. It transforms back into one $10 bill. Not exactly the 100, but
Wow.
All right. Okay.
wait, maybe, no, that doesn't work. All right, I better do something with cards. But actually, I can demonstrate many illusions, like sawing a woman in half. Pam, could I get you to lay it?
No.
No? All right. I did think about the possibility you might refuse, so what I did is brought some cards,
Okay.
and I can demonstrate it in miniature using playing cards. Tony, could I get you to take that card, fold it in half like that, but line up the corners. Go ahead and use 2 hands. You
want that creased?
Yeah, and go ahead and crease it. It's okay. It's from another deck. It won't ruin my card. I'm going to take the queen and fold it in half lengthwise, making a long, narrow card. And I can demonstrate the exact illusion of sawing a woman in half the same way they do it on television, and then prove that I didn't do it, because you know they don't really saw a woman in half. There'd be blood all over the stage. So I push the queen in the box. Sometimes I run out of queens and I use jack. I put jack in the box. I invented that. The queen slides up and down in the box. I call the face of the card the inside of the card, the back of the card the outside. So the inside's on the inside, the outside's on the outside, slides up and down. Now, if I turn it like this, you've probably never seen this before. Inside-out playing cards. The inside's on the outside, the outside's on the inside. So now you can say you saw Kendrake the Magician turn playing cards inside out. The little box slides up and down. We put it back so that the inside's on the inside, the outside's on the outside, but I do it over again, but this time by magic. I create an illusion. I create the illusion that I'm sawing the woman in half. Now remember, an illusion doesn't really happen. I'm going to make it look like it's happened and then prove it didn't happen. So I saw the woman in half, and then to make sure it looks like it, I'm going to turn half the lady inside out, just like this, okay? Now you see the inside's on the inside, the outside's on the outside, but when I push her through, You see the inside is on the outside is on the inside. So on this side, the inside's on the outside, on this side, the inside's on the inside. The inside's on the inside, the outside's on the outside, the inside's on the outside, and the outside's on the inside. Now that's very important. And it slides back and forth. You can almost see the change happening when I take it out. In fact, if I do it out here, you can see how it's one solid card, and it's going both ways at the same time.
My goodness.
It looks pretty impressive, but this is not real. It's just an illusion. For example, if I take it back, pull it out about halfway, and then tear the card, and it's a little hard, so I started it, but Tim, would you tear the card? Just go ahead and tear it.
Just
yeah.
tear it?
Okay, so you know it really tore at that moment. And stand it up next to that one. Okay, you notice yours is inside in and mine is inside out. So half the card is inside out. But I said it was an illusion. You notice it does not fit back together. It looks like it should, but it does not fit back together because it naturally only goes back together this way, goes back together perfectly, proving that it was never like this. It was only an illusion. It only goes back together like that. An illusion, sawing the woman in half. Now, I can tell Tony's thinking right now, all right, now he's a magician. Can he put the cards back together again?
Yeah, let's see.
I knew that. Do you have some tape?
No.
All right. No tape, no putting it back together.
Okay.
All right. Fun, fun, fun. Solid through solid is the way many escapes work. And I want to demonstrate another way of doing solid through solid. You see I have a bead, a couple of shoestrings, and a nice solid block. And the shoestrings are inside the bead. In fact, would you take that bead, put the string through. Okay. Now, I need both of your help. I'll just, like this, sort of move these out of the way a little bit. And put your hands up. Hold your hand up like that. Oh, the clean one.
The clean one, okay.
That was the clean one, I'm sorry. Hold out your hand. I want you to hold on to this end of the string, wrap it right around. And would you take the other end, wrap it right around, and hold on tight so I can't pull it loose, okay? And what I try to do is solid through solid, which is sort of allow the bead to escape off the string, all right? Now, there's ways to do that in slow motion. I want you to double check that string, and would you check that string and make sure they are solid. And then if you would check the bead, oh, actually, Penn, you check the bead first. You check the box, open it up, check it over. I'm going to take both strings and find about a halfway point. All right. Now, would you exchange them, and would you open that up? Just make sure there's nothing funny about it. And I'd like you to hold on to the bead and take two ends, two of the strings, and put them through the bead. This is sort of an escape like Houdini. I want to get it right. Oh, hold on to the ends there. Let me just put this right to the middle. Open up the box, and I want to place this into the box. Okay, and close the box. So the strings go through the bead, locked in the box. Push down the little clasp. Okay, let go for a second. In fact, I'm going to really reinforce it by tying it in this way. Now, if you'd each take one string in each hand, don't pull on them, but tighten them, wrap them around your fingers. So I can't pull them. Don't pull it tight, okay? Okay, I want to do this visibly, right? And for the other one, I sort of hid the illusion or the escape that you see Houdini, different magicians done throughout the years. Hold tight, pull real tight, just like that. All right.
Okay,
The escape.
wow.
Okay.
We're here with Kendrake the magician, who has some more tricks for us.
Well, magic. Dogs do tricks. I do tricks. I have to admit it. I do
Bark,
tricks.
bark.
All right. I thought I would continue with, I was doing the miniature illusions. Remember, sawing a woman in half and an escape. A lot of the illusions that magicians do on stage, the big David Copperfield shows, Siegfried and Roy, most of the illusions can be done in miniature using playing cards or whatever. And what I want to demonstrate is the illusion of a levitation. Flotation, something floating. Can I get you to lay across the... No, no.
No, I don't think so.
I've been studying my mental abilities for many, many years, and I discovered I don't have any. For example, if I were to... Did you know the angels come out of this? Yes, if I was going to float something, it helps to use something with wings. So I take the little tiny angel on a bicycle off a bicycle playing card. And they come right out. Or she help it with a little razor X-Acto knife. Now, Tony, would you be impressed if you saw that little angel floating up in the air right now?
Absolutely.
So would I. I can't do that.
No,
I would
not
like
too
you to
bad.
feel it. Just check it over. Notice there's nothing attached to it. There's also no metal sticking into it. There's nothing going to be metallic. I'm going to also use these cards. These are illusion cards. If you stare at that, you can see it could mess up your eyes. It gives you a trick, sort of like a three-dimensional trick. By using two of these cards and the angel, I can create the illusion of a levitation. Now remember, it's just an illusion, but I'm going to make you think that angel is floating. Now it will help if you think of your mind and your eyes like a tractor beam from Star Trek and stare at the angel and hold it still. And I'll sort of move the card down away from it and create the illusion that that angel is floating and separate from the card. You almost see a shadow.
Wow.
Doesn't it look like it? Looks like it, doesn't it? Now, the illusion is completed by the fact that I can put this card underneath, I can put the card above it, I can go on all sides. In fact, I can tap the card at any point to show you there's nothing holding it up. I can even go underneath the angel, between the card and the angel, showing you there's nothing holding it up. It seems impossible.
That's great.
Yes, it's
Wow.
just an
That's really
illusion.
great.
Thank you.
How did you do that?
You know, now can you keep a secret? Can you keep a secret? So can I.
Well, what else are you going to show us?
All right, I thought we should do some card tricks, and I want to show you. I have a little prediction card here. All right, I have a big prediction card here. In fact, I have two prediction cards here. I'm going to do one for each of you, and I want to show you, of course, I use a perfectly ordinary deck of TV Magic cards. Now, you can see they're perfectly ordinary deck. They're all mixed up. They're all different, okay? In fact, if I do my big fan, this is called a double fan. It uses the Pharaoh shuffle, which was developed 3,000 years before they invented playing cards. Now, it's a F-A-R-O, Pharaoh. But you can see the cards are all mixed up. They're all different, except the backs are all the same, sort of like naked people. Sorry about that. But I shuffle them up using the standard bridge shuffle, or you may have seen the Russian shuffle, or the Jewish shuffle, or the Kansas shuffle. Yeah, the Russian shuffle is one card rushing after the other.
Wow.
The Jewish shuffle, notice the Passover. One group of cards pass over the other group of cards, which pass over the other. Or the South American shuffle is revolution after revolution. A dictator gets thrown out. Or the Kansas shuffle. I call this the cow pasture shuffle. We have to be around cows to understand it.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, you got
I
it.
get
man.
it.
You got it. Of course, I could have done the constipated Kansas shuffles. No, that's terrible. I'm sorry. I'd like each of you to choose a card. But you go first, Tony. I want you to go through the deck, and anytime you want, just say stop. At that point, if you want to go a little farther, I will. You see, they're really shuffled. They're all mixed up. I'm going to have you choose a card. I'm going to trick you into taking the same one that's here. But I might even have you change it if it doesn't match. That'll make it work. Say stop whenever you want.
Stop.
Okay, now I stopped exactly when you said. Is that okay?
That
Would you like
looks
to go a
fine.
little farther?
No, we'll stay right there.
Okay, now let me show you. There's two choices here. There's this card here and this card. Two choices. Lots of times magicians will cheat. I have to admit it. They'll peek at that card, give you a choice. Take the one that's face down. Don't let me see it, but show it. Show it to Pam. Show it out. All right? Don't let me see it. Now I want you to place it back into the deck any place you want. Oh, did you look at it? That's important. Sort of anticlimactic. I want you to
thanks
place
for
it back into the
reminding
deck any place you want. Not there.
No, not there. No.
That's a
right
joke.
there.
Okay. Now you won't forget the card.
No.
All right. And I would like you to choose one. Just say stop. You know how to say stop? Darn it. Say stop anytime you want.
stop.
Okay. Now again, there's two choices, right? This one or this one. Which one would you like? Yeah,
I
better
want this
take-
one.
All right, better do that. The other one wouldn't work for sure. Show it out to everybody. Let Tony see the card. Don't let me see it. I don't need to see it. I've seen this trick. It's not that good. You memorize it. Place it back into the deck.
Okay.
Now, to make this even more interesting, I really give myself a challenge. I'm going to have you change your cards. I wouldn't match those. You just picked them out of the middle of the deck. No. You change it in relation to what it is. Okay, I want you to do this, Tony. Cut your card exactly in half. This card will match half your prediction. I'd like you to double your card. Multiply it times 2. Whatever your card is, name it double. Don't name your card, name it double. 3 of hearts, you would name the 6 of hearts.
Oh, I
4 of
see.
hearts, you'd name the 8 of hearts, okay? On yours, if you have the 4 of spades, you cut it in half, you name the 2 of spades, all right? So he's going to cut his card in half. This will match you double yours. This will match yours.
Now what if I've got an odd number?
Then the trick probably won't work. Now go ahead, be brave, because I wouldn't let that. Oh, I know maybe if you have a face card also, a 10 or a queen of hearts cut in half, you'd name the 5 of hearts. The queens are 10.
And if you don't
Name your
want
card
it-
cut in half. What is your card out loud cut in half?
Cut in half. I'll say it's a 3 of clubs.
So you had a 6.
Actually, I had a 7.
Oh. What was your card doubled? Doubled.
There isn't one.
Now?
No.
Now, wait a minute. What was this suit?
I had clubs.
Clubs? You had a 7 of clubs cut in half. Wouldn't it be the 3.5 of clubs? Wouldn't yours be the 16 of diamonds? You had a... See, anything is possible with magic.
All right, that was great.
Okay. So now you're all inspired, and
Absolutely.
all right.
He's ready to go take lessons, I can tell.
Let's see if he can do some. I want to point out again, I haven't changed the cards. The cards are all shuffled, all mixed up, all different. I'd like you to try something, Tony. I want you to just follow my instructions. I mix them up a little bit more. You like that Russian shuffle, one card Russian after the other? I want you to try something all on your own. They really are shuffled. They really are all mixed up. I want you to just follow my instructions. Cut the deck in half to your right. Try to cut it exactly in half. Good. Now cut this one in half diagonally over here, and cut this one in half diagonally over here, so you end up with 4 piles. And I'd like you to move a few cards around. If you pick up one card from the top of any pile, put it on top of any other pile. Leave it face down, and just put one card, go ahead. Okay, now since you moved one down there, why don't you move one up here?
All right.
And that first move you did, do it again or go backwards, but make the right move.
Let's go this way.
All right. And now put one over on top of here, and put one over here,
Okay.
and one more, maybe do one up here like this, and then stop. Then turn the top cards face up, all 4 cards. It doesn't matter what they are. I'm going to do a trick with whatever. Wow, did you see that? He got the 4 aces. I'm
Coincidence.
impressed.
My goodness.
That was luck. I don't believe it, but I'm glad you did that. Of course, see, I switched decks. This is my deck of 52 different aces. If you check very closely, oh no, wrong deck. Look at that. There's not even one more ace. You got the only 4 aces in the entire deck.
That's right, there are no aces.
Very good.
How'd that happen?
See, he can do magic. He
amazing.
can do magic. Now, since I've got them alternating, like this, red, black, the 4 aces, I can do some 4 ace tricks. So let me try. A lot of magicians do 4 ace tricks. This is my favorite 4 ace trick. That's not a famous one. Pam, what's your favorite red ace? Ace of hearts or ace of diamonds?
Hearts.
I knew that. See, she's a romantic. I take the ace of hearts. I'd like you to guard it. See the little button there? Once you put your index finger on the button with your finger up in the air, guarding the ace of hearts. And Tony, if you'd guard the other way, not too hard, just hard enough, so if I take it, you'll
see.
feel it
Okay.
slide, so you know if I take it.
Okay.
This one should be what color? I'd had them alternating red, black, red, black. She's got a red one, so this has to be...
A black one.
All right, I knew he could do that. The ace of clubs. Well, I'll just put the ace of clubs on the bottom. I'd like you to guard the other red ace. You have the ace of hearts. This has to be...
Ace of diamonds.
Right. And the ace of diamonds has, by coincidence, on the back, also the same little button. I'd like you to put your finger on the button, and I put the club and the spade, whoops, over here like this. Let's move yours up here like this. And what I'm going to do is almost impossible. I'm going to cause those 2 cards there to switch places right before your eyes. If you think about it, it should not be able to be done. You saw the ace of hearts, you put your finger on it, then you saw the diamonds. There's no way the diamond can be here. I snap my fingers, the diamond will be here, the heart will be here. 1, 2, oh, wait a minute. Help me out a little bit. When I say 3, raise your fingers up in the air, about a foot up in the air, and put them right back down on the button. 1, 2, 3. Raise them up. They've switched places. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to see it by magic? I lost my head there. I'll do it by magic using the club and the spade. Don't let go. 1, don't let
Am
go.
I pushing too hard?
1, 2, 3. Just like that, they switch. You've got the club and the spade. I've got the heart and the diamond. Yep. Now I'm going to cause them to switch back.
How do you...
You're gonna let me-
Wait a minute.
You don't trust me. Turn the cards over. Show everybody you really do have
Oh
the
my
club and the
goodness.
spade. I have the heart and the diamond.
All right.
Don't trust me.
Wow.
You don't trust me.
That's super.
Sleight of hand is a lot of fun, and some of it's pretty fast. Some of it is so fast you don't even see it happening. For example, just get that out of the way. I make the 4 coins, the 4 half dollars, the 4 aces, and I cover the the 4 coins with the 4 aces one at a time. I cover this one with 1, I cover this one, I cover this one, I cover this one. The object will get the coins to move so fast through sleight of hand, you don't even see it happening. So I take this coin, make it disappear, reappear over here. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Now it's so fast you probably didn't see it go, right? I'll do it a little bit slower this time. In fact, I even tell you this coin will zip around here. You know, join these two. 1, 2, 3. Now, you were watching here, so I snuck it around this way. Pam, you're nice and close. Can I get you to reach in with this arm? Give me a barrier across here. Okay, now this might hurt a little bit. I'm going to try to go through your hand, through the Great Wall of China, just like David Copperfield. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness.
Did that hurt? Did you feel that?
No, didn't feel
All right,
a thing.
didn't feel a thing. All right.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. Kendrake the Magician.
Thank you.
And Tony
Pam?
Deedle for being in our audience member. Join us again soon.